Fog Entertainment back for another question and answer video. We're looking at Sons of Anarchy Season 3, which of course, if you haven't kept up to date with on the channel, go check out 13 spicy wee episodes to click on, and also check out the other 2 seasons while you're at it. Season 4 will be up and running in September, and we cannot wait to bring you to it. But it's another Q&A. We did it with the Mayans. Obviously, the Mayans was a wee bit more popular once the finale ended than this season would have been doing it, but we're going to dive straight into the comments because Season 3 had a lot of epic moments, some poor decisions, and overall some great entertainment. And that's what Fog Entertainment is all about. But Austin Creed 8535 said, do you guys think Sam Bell should have appeared in future seasons? Question mark, exclamation mark. He's demanding an answer, and the answer I'm going to tell you is yes.
Hell yeah.
Give me a hell yeah, brother. Obviously, we're without Liam O'Neill. We're without Keith. Patrick's dead. So there's like another 3 of them. Seamus is the president. We've probably got Luther. You're the Lady Luther. Realistically, right, when I say appear, I don't mean have as much screen time as they got in Season 3, but obviously we do see quite a few scenes in the future with Sons in Belfast, with the IRA. I feel like you could have incorporated them in it that way.
Yeah, even if they're not even on screen, maybe just phone calls. I'd have settled for phone calls. We didn't get that either.
Yeah.
But what we do get a lot of like IRA stuff. So I just feel like the fact that they were keeping the IRA in the loop, it would have made sense to also have Sam Bell there.
Absolutely.
Since they were still the ones that were helping supply the guns. And then, I don't know, with Jax trying to put the club in a different direction, would that have been an opportunity for the IRA to maybe attack Sam Bell?
Now there is
maybe make a statement, be like, you guys think you can get the guns so easily? Look at this, we've just wiped out half of the Sam Bell charter.
Damn. No, there is numerous scenes, so I can recall like Chibs like, oh, I've reached out to Belfast, that sort of stuff like later down the line, but can we not see the L reaching it? Maybe we do, and it's in a deleted scene, I don't know, but I doubt we did. But
No, I think it would have just been nice. Obviously, we were introduced to the likes of Luther and Geezer and Seamus. It would have just been nice to have seen that carry on. I mean, I understand why they haven't done it, but I think it would have been cool just to see Sam Bell live on, even if it was just through 1 or 2 scenes. We didn't get it, but obviously they were still running the guns, they were still there, they were still functioning. We just didn't get to see it, but we did get them name dropped and referenced, so I guess that was about as good as it could get.
That's as good as it did get, but MPimp5518 says, we need more Lenny the Pimp, and Keno says, wish we got more, he was a founding Hells Angel member. I believe Lenny the Pimp only makes about 3 appearances.
I mean, I like Lenny the Pimp, but at the same time, I mean, the guy is in prison forever. There is a lack of stuff for him to do. Like,
we've already got Otto.
The only thing he does is really pass on messages.
Yeah, like, we've already got Otto, so how many in jail members do we really need at one point?
Plus, anything Lenny the Pimp done was years ago. There was nothing really relevant with Lenny the Pimp. Could argue Otto was killing people and helping the Sons.
I mean, I guess he's first.
And then you've got the whole thing with Luan and him wanting to take down Bobby. But there's just nothing really with Lenny the Pimp. It would have been a bit forced, I think, to give Lenny the Pimp storylines. I get it.
Got no more outside Clay.
They needed him to help with the Russians, and I think they use them in future seasons to try and get a message to Otto. But other than that, it's like, what would you use Lenny the Pimp for? What would you do with him?
I remember Clay goes to Lenny the Pimp and he's like, do you know anything about Otto flipping? Not anymore, and I told Jax. But obviously at that point, Jax and Claire are like, nowhere near fucking best buddies in Season 5. So.
I mean, I guess if the Sons decided they wanted to try and take out Otto from the inside, could Lenny the Pimp be their man? Does Lenny the Pimp look like he's going to take anybody out?
He seems like he's locked up, though.
Yeah, so
like a high-risk guy.
When you think about it, like, what could they really have done with Lenny the Pimp?
Yeah,
I think his character was good for what it was. He's just someone that had a couple of good scenes.
The best it could have got for him is if he somehow got out in a technicality and he rejoined the club. But even then, I think he would have just so out of place.
Rejoined the club? He didn't look like he was in any condition to fucking walk.
Oh, well, what about Penny? Did he look like any condition to walk?
But Penny's not even a real member at this point.
Oh, so
he's just a guy that hangs
I
on.
thought he doesn't. He's a fucking first nine. Who cares? He can't walk.
Who, Lenny the Pimp?
Aye.
What's he going to do? Sit in the clubhouse all day?
Hold on, right? He's got a thing to make him speak. He can still walk and get about.
I don't know what. Why don't you just make him VP then? Fuck it.
Hold on. So if you think Lenny the Pimp got out of jail, they would just be like, "Nah, mate, you're too old."
Aye. They've already replaced him, the old guy with Unser. They don't need another old cop.
I think you're not putting enough respect on Lenny the Pimp's name.
No, I am, but I just don't. I mean, the guy was never going to get out anyway, so this is all irrelevant. Let's move on to the next comment.
Aaron Glover says season 3 was one of the weaker seasons, but that season finale can't be topped.
I mean, a lot of people say that about season 3. A lot of people say it is the weakest of the 7 seasons. I personally disagree. I don't know if it's because we live in Northern Ireland and they visit Northern Ireland and we just think it's cool to hear accents that we hear a day. I don't know if it's anything to do with that.
I think the second half of the season's really, really good, but I think the first half is lacking. It's like going round in circles till we get to Belfast.
Yeah, no, but yeah, the first half is lacking. But a lot of people associate season 3 with the Ireland, the part, the Ireland's chapter of the series. But the first half of the season, they're still in charming. So if you think season 3 is weak, I don't think it's weak because of anything that happens in Belfast. I think it's weak because it's just dragged out and takes them so long to get there. Yeah, I wouldn't say season 3 is weak because of the Sam Bell and the Jimmy storyline.
If someone's saying it's the weakest season, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a weak season. It just means it's the weakest of the
No, but a lot of people... Did you just listen to a fucking word I said?
I did.
Well, a lot of people think it's the weakest season. A lot of people think it's a bad season.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. A lot of people just think it's the weakest.
Right, okay. So even the people that don't think it was bad still think it was the weakest, is what you're saying? Yeah. So there's a common denominator here. A lot of people don't like season 3. And they think it's poor.
Name me those people. Hit me with the examples.
In general, well, this guy here doesn't think it was that good, does he?
One of the weaker...
Aaron Glover.
Yeah, but for me, it's still a good season.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you talking about?
Forget it. Let's just move on.
No,
I explained it perfectly fine, and you just can't fucking grasp it for whatever reason. So
how can I not grasp it? Of course I can grasp it.
Let's just move on.
No, let's talk about season 3.
Oh my fucking god, man! People blame season 3 on being bad because of Ireland, but they don't even get to Ireland to the halfway point, and you just said yourself that the second half's better, so why are they blaming it on Ireland?
But you could argue the fact it takes them so long to get to Ireland is to do with Ireland.
No, it's to do with fucking Jax and Clay and Gemma not refilling shit and her killing the Guatemala Holly. It's to deal with that shit.
Holly?
Hottie.
Get it out then. Right, next question, there you go. Hey, the big man.
Giving me anger issues here. Young Ats, what you got to say, mate? Young Chibs. When Chibs gave a bro a Chelsea or Glasgow smile, though, that was crazy.
Jimmy O.
I believe it's called a Glasgow smell, but I don't think they call it a Chelsea smell. I know there is a Chelsea something, but I don't think it's Chelsea smell. Is it not the Chelsea grin?
Yes, Chelsea grin, Glasgow smile.
Well, what would you know? You don't know nothing, mate. Try to talk to you about season 3 and your heat's falling off.
Mate, you didn't know Taz's name to the third season.
Well, right? Taz is shit. He doesn't deserve me to know his name. How long are you going to hold that against me? I didn't know Taz's name.
Didn't know Bishop's name either.
Well, Bishop sucks.
Ah, come on, you didn't even know fucking the 3P Prez name. You're going to come at me with this shit? You thought Gilly was running Inland Empire? I fucking back of the queue, big man. Honestly. Gilly's running Inland... See, Gilly, he owns half of California. Fuck off. Next, please. But yeah, you know what? The Chibs, Jimmy O stuff, really good. I like the fact that it was...
Look after our girls, will you, Philip?
You're like, see if someone said going into that final episode, like, here, how do you want to wrap up Opie and Stall and Chibs and Jimmy? You would have literally have not read it any better than that. No. That's full plaudits to it.
Front said, did you like the Belfast episodes and what was your favourite?
I loved the Belfast episode.
I did. I really enjoyed the Belfast episodes. I thought the weakest one was definitely the last one, episode 11. As for my favourite, I mean, the one when they get there's pretty good, but I think I preferred the third one's pretty good when they also kill. I mean, the first 3 are great, although I kind of do like the second one just because of the barn scene.
See, the problem is with the fourth one, Sam Bell's just been dealt with. It's just Jax getting Abel and really, what do I do here, guys? Do I get Abel back or not? Or?
Yeah, the fourth one's basically just Jax deciding Am I going to take Abel home, or am I going to let him live with his new family? No, I thought all the Belfast episodes were good. Like I said, I thought the fourth one was a little bit weaker than the other three. But, I mean, the other three were really good, in my opinion. I would have kind of liked more episodes in Belfast, but we didn't get it. Feel like they could have fleshed out Sam Bell a bit more. I think they could have gave Sam Bell characters just more dialogue and more scenes, whatnot. But they seem to focus on just Liam O'Neill and Keith McGee, which is fair enough, I guess.
The two rats.
Two
You
rats.
were at it. I had no choice. But I think it's safe to say that none of the Belfast episodes are near the worst episodes of the season for me.
No, I mean, the best episode's the finale. That goes without saying.
Yep, but we go, don't be spoiling it, guys. That will be in a different video, ranking every episode. But I think we'll rank every Belfast episode as well. Why not? It's a unique part of the series. Why not go for it? But for me, my favourite one...
Because there's only 4.
Yeah, but it's still a good fit to do. Hold on here.
Well, hold on. You're about to give your favourite episode, yet, so you're going to give a spoiler? That's what you're saying for a Fed that's got 4 episodes in it?
Potentially. Point is, right,
Spit it out, what's your
I
favourite?
think the two better ones are episode 9 and 10. I don't mind the one they get there, but at the end of the day, all they do is get there. They don't fucking do anything. 9 and 10, people's getting blown up, people are getting killed, people are pushed off rooftops. You've even got good stuff happening in Charming, like with Alvarez and Kozik and Tig. Like, let's be real, see in episode 8, Tig's just getting a pickup for Kozik in a fucking pickup truck.
Yeah, it's tough. You can't ride for 2 years, buddy. No ride, no fault.
Never letting you patch into Sam Crow, damn it. Beal Joe 7012 says, is it the best season finale?
It might be.
I would say it is.
It's better than 1. It's I'd say it's better than 2. It's 4 is good, but I think it's better than 4. I would say it is, and that's not me saying that I don't rate the other finales, but I do think that the season 3
This one
finale
was
is...
all about closure and also like, holy shit, look at the look ahead the next season that we're setting up here. Like, I think it's hard to get that perfect blend. If you look at other seasons, there's not much closure. Like, the way season 1 ends, it's like, right, well, Clay against Jax next season, he's going to find out about Donna. Next season 2 is like, oh, Abel's been kidnapped. This season, for me, just wraps everything up perfectly. And it sets it up perfectly for a 14-month time skip. Couldn't have asked for it much better.
And I think helps it being the best finale is it was also the best episode. I know you're going to say don't spoil it, but it was also the best episode of the season. Whereas I'm not too sure I can say the same about any other season. I don't think any other season saves the best episode for the finale. Whereas season 3 definitely does. I actually think season 1 and 2, the finales are a little bit weaker than the penultimate episodes. So, yeah. But like we've still got seasons 4, 5, 6, and 7 to get through. Maybe opinions will change on that. But for right now, based on the fact that we've rewatched the first 3 seasons, I'd say it's definitely the best season finale out of the first 3 seasons, 1, 2, and 3. So.
Out of here first, guys. And next comment, we've got James Toner. Looks like a big one. Oh, god damn.
Well, he's gave multiple questions here, so we'll just go through them one at a time. What happened to the Calaveras? Well, wait, no, it's one question, but multiple answers, I think.
Alright, well, let's just dive into it.
What happened to the Calaveras MC1? Did SOA, Mines, and Grim Bastards annihilate them in between SOA seasons 3 and 4, similar to how the Sam Dino SOA Clubhouse Massacre in Mines MC? I don't think that happened, because when Alvarez said to this guy, look, you're the new president now, don't fuck it up, I had a feeling that guy wasn't going to fuck up, and I think he was going to lead the Calaveras the way Alvarez wanted them to be led.
And Alvarez did say to Clay or Jax, he's like, the Salazar may be a joke, but I still need them.
Yeah, so I don't think, unless they've done something wrong, which we didn't see.
I think it's just a simple case of they fade it into the background because they weren't needed anymore.
And they didn't have a leader that was going to disrupt.
They fell in line.
And they fell in line with what Alvarez wanted, so I think they just kind of...
Yeah, see, for me, I would much rather have seen the Calaveras return in mine season 5 than like the Broken Saints or Iron War.
Yeah, why that didn't happen,
like
I don't know.
An established group that we know of and we have history with.
2, did they disband after realising that they're puppets and they're a bullshit MC who nobody fears or takes seriously, and not getting patched over to the Mayans cement that? I mean, there's a lot of let's say, quote, puppet MCs. That's basically what the Grim Bastards are, and they didn't disband. I don't think they would disband, because that's like disbanding over mean words.
They could maybe disband.
That's like crying because someone said something mean about you.
Over a lack of members, maybe.
Clay said they were a bullshit MC. I mean, Alvarez said he needs them, so Alvarez doesn't think they're bullshit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't think they would have disbanded over Clay making an off comment about them being a bullshit MC. Like,
I don't recognize your bullshit MC.
3, are they still active after Hector Salazar's excommunication and death? I'd say it's 3. I think they're still active, and I think they're probably just being, like, yeah, into the background, basically, just running things the way the Mayans want. I think they're still doing Mayans' dirty work, but they're basically like prospects for the Mayans, so to speak. Is that a fair way to...
Yeah. I mean, if you looked at Mayans MC season 5, people probably been like, here, the Grim Bastards even active, but then they just bring them back in. It's the same with Tyler and the Niners. They're not in the Mayans, but I'm sure they're still there.
Yeah, no, I mean, if this group was like a feeder club for Sons, and you'd probably see them again, but you got to keep in mind, this group exists for Mayans MC, so... Or not Mayans MC, the Mayans in general, so the fact that this show's based on the SOA just doesn't really make sense that you'd see this group again. It would be forcing this group in to have them on screen, or to have them involved in storylines.
I could have seen them getting used in season 4 with all the cartels, and like the Mayans like, oh, we need numbers, get the Calaveras.
Yeah, that could have happened. It didn't for whatever reason. So who knows, maybe they did disband.
Maybe they did. We'll never know. I'll check the Wikipedia page, and whatever that says, I'll take its word. Unless it's got Chibs and Tig appearing in episode 9.
Yeah, no,
Fuck you, buddy.
I think that's a question we need to ask Kurt Sutter. He would probably know better than us.
Maybe Elgin James would kill them off screen.
Maybe that's what happened. They died off screen. Season 3, 4. Elgin James just came in, wrote them all off.
Maybe they all died in prison.
How did they get in prison?
14-month stint, they say.
Well, they weren't doing 14 months.
Maybe they wanted to. Off screen, of course. We don't know the crime. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. But that's it, guys. Make sure you check out season 3's deaths, episodes, and characters. Characters will take a hell of a long time. Long fed. Stay tuned. But until then, peace.